Today in New York City, from controversial nominations to pandemic politics and a city bracing for an international spotlight. Buckle up, folks. Vixie Steele here. Welcome to Loud and Local in New York City. First up, Trump nominates Jay Clayton as Director of National Intelligence amid criticism. Yeah, that Jay Clayton. Current US Attorney for the Southern District of New York, ex-SEC chair with a big law pedigree from Sullivan and Cromwell and a stint tied to Apollo Global Management. On paper, the resume sparkles. In practice, the timing is chaos. This follows Bill Pulte getting slotted in as acting director, a housing official with basically zero intelligence chops. I mean, listen, qualifications feel optional these days. Clayton stays on at SDNY until the Senate makes it official. Over there, he has prioritised gun violence, gang cases, national security threats, real nuts and bolts prosecutions that matter on the street. The debate is whether a career steeped in financial regulation and white-collar law translates to steering the intelligence community in a world of cyber ops, disinformation, and foreign threats. To be fair, leadership is leadership, but swapping in an acting chief with no intel background, then tossing Clayton into the confirmation grinder, screams churn over strategy, vibes over vision. Honestly, mate, pick a lane and stick to it. Next up, New York's vaccine bill for summer camps is setting off the culture war sirens again. Governor Kathy Hochul is backing a requirement that kids at camps be up to date on vaccines. Measles, the usual schedule. Bruce Blakeman is blasting it as un-American. He said it in a chat with Michael Caine of Children's Health Defense, which, let's be blunt, has a long track record of vaccine misinformation. I swear, we have seen this movie, and it ends with an outbreak and a measles ward. Facts. In the 2024 to 2025 school year, 97.8% of New York kindergartners were vaccinated against measles. Strong numbers because school mandates work. Hochul also let pharmacies give COVID shots in fall 2025, and in May 2026, she signed 2 bills to shield state vaccine policy from federal rollbacks. Now lawmakers passed the Camp bill. It is on her desk under review. Blakeman argues the science for universal mandates is not overwhelming, but public health is not a choose-your-own-adventure. One loophole at summer camps and you get clusters. Camps are not the same as schools. That gap helped outbreaks before. I have had it with this fucking nonsense. Protecting public health is not un-American. Measles is un-American. Polio is un-American. Letting preventable disease rip through cabins and lunch halls is un-American. Moving on, before I break something, Super PAC money is muddying the waters in the city's progressive Democratic primaries. A new group, American Priorities, says it is dropping up to $2 million to boost candidates like Claire Valdez, Darialisa Avila Chevalier, and Brad Lander. Opponents say, "Oi, hypocrisy much? You slam dark money, then a friendly PAC rolls in anyway." The candidates say there is no coordination, which is the whole Super PAC model. Meanwhile, people whisper that it is a counterweight to AIPAC and other big-dollar groups. End result, a campaign finance arms race where everyone claims the moral high ground while surfing the same wave of outside cash. Look, money in politics is the oil spill that never gets cleaned up. You can be a small donor darling and still get splashed when a Texas businessman, Hussein Marouk or whomever, chucks in a check upstream. The system rewards shadowy spending, and then the public wonders who actually calls the shots after Election Day. Call me when people grow a spine, cap this garbage, and run on daylight money only. All right, let's keep this train wreck rolling. World Cup visitors are in town and the welcome mat is draped over a pothole. Mayor Zoran Mamdani is out there saying hello while the city's bones creak like a 100-year-old door. JFK is a construction maze with promises of a world-class global gateway someday. The subway is heroic and hellish, a 24/7 miracle with signals that, in places, still hark back to the 1930s. The Brooklyn-Queens Expressway is molting concrete like a snake that forgot how to shed. And yet this city keeps rolling. Inwood Hill Park is hiding the last natural forest in Manhattan. The Newtown Creek wastewater treatment plant, those shiny eggs in Greenpoint, is literally part of your tour if you like industrial weird. Beneath us, forgotten stations, burial grounds, tunnels that go nowhere and everywhere. That's the romance and the rot. Unbelievable, but not surprising. Fix the damn signals. Shore up the BQE with more than press conferences. Get JFK functional before it pretends to be Versailles. Tourists can handle gritty. What they do not deserve is gridlock, mystery shuttles, and delayed trains named after FDR-era wiring. Last up, a rare glimmer. The city is throwing serious weight behind reducing class sizes. The 2022 state law says cap rooms at roughly 20 to 25 students, phased in. The plan on deck includes over $1 billion to hire more teachers and build out space, with $244 million in this year's budget for hiring and $1.5 billion in capital funds for new classrooms. Here's the twist. Enrollment is down, roughly 160,000 students since 2020. So you ask, why build more when the headcount fell? Because some schools are bursting while others echo. Zoning and housing patterns pack kids into a handful of neighbourhoods. Smaller classes mean kids get seen. The quiet kid gets pulled in. The struggling reader does not slip past June. That said, the plan is fuzzy in places. Where are those teachers going to live on a teacher salary? Which districts get space first? Are we renovating mothballed rooms or just cutting ribbons on new construction because it looks good on a brochure? I mean, do not give me vague. Give me a map, a timeline, and a hiring pipeline that is not a fantasy. But credit where it is due. Investing in education is the good shit right here. Smaller classes, better outcomes. That is not ideology, it is classroom physics. Now do it smart. Target the crowded zones. Fix ventilation. Staff the speech therapists and paraprofessionals. And for once, stop bleeding libraries. If anyone tries to raid this for some shiny stadium slush fund, I will lose my mind. Seriously, don't you dare siphon $1 from a kid's desk to patch some billionaire's vanity project. Enough of that fucking racket. Alright, that is today's dose of reality from Loud and Local with Vixie Steele here in New York City. Go do something useful and come back tomorrow.